And let's try the next part, where we work with the O. And also here in the O, I would like to introduce a little bit of a fullness. We are not dogmatic on it, but we want to discover it and then we proceed with it in a free way. But just see that you can divide this movement of building the O also in 4 parts. Just bring your hands in front of the heart. And I always invite you that you use the forces of the heart to bring the movement about, and the hands just perceive being led. And then you have sort of a quarter of a circle made with one hand. And then you finish the second half, yeah? And then you have 2 quarters of a circle in both arms. And maybe can you try that this arm now continues to go in this arm and the other one in the other, that if you push a little bit with your heart, the arms start to penetrate and to reach to the elbows. And then you push a little bit more with the heart until the right arm arrives via the left arm at your collarbone, and the left arm arrives via the right arm at the collarbone. And then you say, well done, maybe I didn't feel it, but I'm sure I did it perfect. It was so nice. You breathe and you let go. It's just to have a pulse of 4 in our doing, and that we are not just going out with the O, but if we proceed, if we continue, this going out actually finishes at ourselves, brings us to ourselves. We practice it one more time. It's just a little bit of, having fun in between. Is it possible or not to, experience it? Start with your heart. Feel your heart forces first. Be perceptive in your hands. Start leading them with the heart, first quarter. Activate your heart to close the O. Return to your heart. Activate your heart to the 3rd quarter. And now continue. Can you even move through the upper arm, clavicles towards the collarbone? Then let go. Let the hand arrive. Your feelings have already arrived before at your center, at your collarbone. Breathe and let go. No, we don't repeat it, it's just about trying. I think the body understood what you tried. We just go on and create an O gesture above our head and search for a little bit of a fourfold activity in what way ever. So we started our heart. We create the first part of the O, the second part of the O. We try to detect the mirror picture from our heart downwards around our belly. And we enjoy how nice it is to stand in this double O. We let our heart react, and the hands just return to this center of joy in our middle. The breath reacts. We do the opposite, we go down now. The heart leads the hands around. The heart leads the hands further. We intensify the O around the belly in a way that it brings the upper O into action around our head. And again, we notice the beauty and the, whatever of being in this force field. The hands may return to the heart. And then let go. And one time we try to have a sort of fourfoldness in an experience, and you can do it differently every time you experiment with it. And you also don't have to use your physical arms if they are painful. Just do as much as is possible, or leave the arms or one arm if it is painful, and just do it in your fantasy, but not in your head, but that you have the feeling you do it with the body. I bring the hands in the sphere of the heart. I lead the hands around to finish the O gesture. I intensify the gesture of the O, that it fills my chest, that it arrives my collarbone from behind. And I experience my uprightness and my connection to the feet. And then I let go, and I enjoy how nice it is to let the tension go in the arms. And when you have done it only with your fantasy arms, and you also enjoy letting go and getting this tension released in a way, then you know it was perfect. Yeah, it was not just fantasy. Good. And now we just try to enliven our feet a little bit, because the O has a strong connection to the feet. And we just do a step and lift one foot a little bit, and then we stand. And like children, we just lift it and stand. We lift the foot. When we do the other step, the standing leg just lifts a bit and up and a little bit, becoming light. And we arrive. And then just come back, because we only do it forward. Yeah? This preliminary exercise, you could say. But breathe. Also, these little things have an effect, and it's great if you notice this. One foot is a little bit in front, and when the other one passes, oh, that's so nice. Hello, my dear friend, you pass. So nice. Okay. And come back. And now try to connect your hands a little bit with the steps, and that you have them in front, and then you push as if you could push behind, and then when you come forward, yeah, the hands create a sort of pushing in the leg which is behind. Yeah, so they push and they push the step forward, and the hand push backwards, and it helps the leg, the foot, to also push us forward. So I'm looking for a way of walking where we are not lifting our feet and follow our feet, but in a way where the legs push us, as if we have our driven wheels in the back of the car, not in front of the car. One last time, the hands in front. They push a little bit backwards, and the leg behind pushes a bit forward. And pushes a bit forward. And the standing leg pushes forward. And last step, pushing forward. Just very, very, yeah, it's just an indication of it. That's sufficient. Just we try. And now we do the O gesture. And just by condensing a little bit the O with the upper arms, we try to have a sort of push, creating a pushing forward in the steps. Just stand upright and have enough space that you can make 3 or 4 steps forward in front of you. And then create the O behind, close it, and feel this energy filling the O, yeah? Feel it on the chest. And then condense the upper arms a little bit to make the step and let go. Bring the arms together, let go. Bring them together, let go. Bring them together, let go. Relax and breathe. And don't push yourself too hard. Don't forget, we try to work with the O quality. Create the O for the last time. And very gentle, a little bit of condensation in the arms. And then again, push a little bit in the arms. Take your time. Push a little bit. Let go. Push a little bit. Let go. Return to your center. And finish with one gentle O, as we did in the beginning. 2. Continue through the lower arms. Continue through the upper arms. Continue through the clavicles, arrive at the collarbone. Fill the space with warmth and sympathy. Return to your center. Breathe and take a rest. You have worked so hard. Just great. And please do not put yourself under any pressure when experimenting with it. It's just trying to create a sort of, addressing the inner wisdom living in us. Revealing the power living in it. How do your arms feel now? The upper arms, the lower arms, the hands. How big are your feet now in your sensation? That can differ from the size of your shoes. Are they broader in front? Or how big are the heels? What shape do you experience? Are the toes? Do you experience them as single toes, or is it more a toe-ness in front of your feet? The breath, how connects your breath with your lower belly? Is it separated from it, or are there connections, inner ones? Make your own journey through the body.